Uncle's Country Coffee has by far the best breakfast sandwiches ever. Look at all this bacon and the cheese and the egg. So we are about 10 minutes away from the boat launch. But here's the thing. I have no gear and no rods. And I don't even know what I'm fishing for. So the first thing we're gonna do is meet up with Coach Paul, see what the game plan is, and then head out on the water. Let's go.
Hi, coffee. Right on. Hey guys. Hey, look what we got.
What do we got?
Check it out. So my buddy Matt kept the fish to use on the smoker, and he just gave me, so it's that time of year the rainbows are starting to spawn, and he just gave me fresh rainbow eggs.
Are those actual? I've never seen
these are actual rainbow trout eggs. So you use these, Averie, and you tie them up
into
little bags like that. Yeah, you remember, open that one up, you can see. So those are rainbow eggs there. Right, so this stuff here, we're not going to use it today, but that's what that is. So you use different colors and different sizes. Timing is everything. Thank you, Matt.
Cool.
Are you in full character already? Give me this for a second. Give me this. Let's get Ryan. How's it going, Ryan?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
How was your drive down
it was an all right drive. I had a hard time dragging Averie out of bed this morning, but
listen, we
made it happen.
We're gonna make a deal right now, okay?
Turn around.
No. Hold on. We're gonna make a deal right now, okay? Here's the deal. Ryan, you have to catch at least one steelhead today. Do you accept, Ryan?
I'm the camera guy.
Ryan.
Paul, you're the fisherman.
Ryan.
She's the apprentice. I'm the
Averie,
camera guy.
he's gonna catch fish today.
Okay. He's gonna catch a fish today. I told him he should put down the camera.
Go.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
I think we need to expose Ryan more.
Yeah.
We need to. He hides, right?
Yes.
I think Ryan secretly wants to be in front of the camera more, but he hides behind the camera. So today's the day, Ryan. I'm cameraman Paul. Hi, I'd like to meet you. Ryan, what up there, bud?
Spilled coffee all over my, or tea. Sorry, tea.
Let's go.
So I am in Coach Paul's boat, all suited up. He gave me a nice dry, warm rain suit to wear today, and we are currently launching the boat. I'm super excited to get out on the water and try and catch some big trout. Let's get fishing. As you can see right now, it is actually snowing. It was not supposed to snow today, but it's snowing. Why? I want summer to just come. Well, as you can see behind me, Dad and Paul are going to film some stuff today, and I'm just hanging out with them. After they're done filming, we're gonna go to Paul's fishing spot, and we're gonna go catch some big trout.
Yeah, just getting things ready. We picked the coldest day of the week to go out and teach Averie about steelheading. Averie, you ever used yarn before?
Yarn? Nope.
See this stuff here? This is one of the first things I remember my dad teaching me about steelhead fishing, and this was from shore. We used to use this. Believe it or not, they'll bite this.
Really?
Yep, when it's in faster moving current. So I wouldn't use it like in a pond or when you're still fishing if there's no current, but anytime you have current, they'll bite this yarn. And the trick is, the biggest trick with it, Averie, is figuring out what color, based on the water clarity and the light you have available, is it cloudy or sunny, time of day, that the fish want. And sometimes they're very particular, you know, just like bass and other species, you know, they can be very particular and they'll key in on one thing, one color better than others. So, you were asking me earlier, why are we running 2 hooks? Why are we running 2 hooks, Paul?
Yeah.
So basically, you and I are gonna run 4 hooks total. There's only 2 of us. And the reason for that is we're gonna try different colors.
Okay.
See what they want, right? And it doesn't look like anything now, but once it gets wet, it's in the water, this all forms together and looks like an egg floating down the river. This is what it looks like when it's wet. These ones here were tied on earlier, so they got a little bit of dirt on them, but see how when they're wet, they go round like a little egg?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, right? So this has been around forever. It's just an egg loop with yarn, different colors, solid colors, combinations of colors. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it was working well yesterday. So take a look at how deep are we right now? What's the hummingbird say?
25 feet.
25 feet. So try to find that point where you're just touching bottom. If you have to let out a little bit of line, that's okay. You're always adjusting, right? We're moving 1.6 miles an hour. So
Yeah.
the boat's moving at that speed. So down below, your weight's moving at that speed. So you have to try to picture your weight skipping over those rocks, and every little bump like that, lift up.
Okay.
Just check it out, see what it is. Lift up a little bit. Every little bump, that's perfect. And these are fish. See this here?
Yep.
So notice how they're sitting just where there's a little depression.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they'll kind of hang out on places like that where the current's getting deflected. That's a good sign. And they're kind of scattered, they move around, they could be out deeper, they could be in shallower. The trick is for you to adjust your weight based on the depth, and then us to experiment with different lure colors or fly colors or row bags or whatever it may be. Okay, reel up.
Okay.
Lift your rod up when you reel up, and then let's go hit that other area.
Okay.
That was your training drift. We were catching a big steelhead today. Blue skies behind us, Abe.
Pardon?
Blue skies coming. Oh, there's one. Fish, Abe. You want it? Want to try it?
Sure.
Take it. That one hit like so hard. I think it's like a micro mini. You know what micro mini is?
No, what's
It's like the
micro
trout
mini?
pond fish size.
Trout pond fish.
Yeah, I think it's just a little one. Yeah, just a little guy. That was on that eggy color.
It's a little guy. He's going with it though.
I don't even think I'm gonna get the net out for him. I think we're just gonna let him swim around. So I think with these little guys, it's always best if, unless you want a picture, I just leave them in the water. And then I'm gonna take the hooks best I can and just try to unhook them and let them swim away. That's it, he's gone.
Bye, little guy. First fish.
Okay, so which one did he hit?
Yeah.
So we've got,
Oh yeah. That means more.
so we're right now, Averie, at 120,
That's
give or
deep.
take. Give or take. I'll zoom in a bit here. Zoom in. And this is a pretty famous spot. There's been about 400 TV shows done here, and
Really?
there's usually 4 to 10 guys on shore every hour of the day here. But the fish come and go here. We're in 200 feet right now. So the fish will pull up on the shelf that we're fishing, pull off, all day, every day when they're in the river.
Cool.
Some of them stay longer than others. They'll spawn here. And notice how there's birds flying around here?
Yeah.
So there's usually minnows that are getting washed around here too.
And the birds eat them.
Yep. What a difference when that sun comes out, eh? My goodness. And this is just a little shelf, so we're like, 21 feet here, but right there Averie's like 180 feet, 160
Whoa.
feet. Yep.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. Okay, do you feel bottom if you lower your rod? Yep, good. Fish on, lift up. Real fast, buddy, real fast. Slowly
yeah.
come up, slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Just hold. Nice steelhead, ooh, look at that.
Oh.
So give and take, Averie. Some of them fight hard, some of them don't. So keep lifting, buddy. Yeah, keep it tight.
Okay.
Let them just kind of tire out and follow him with the tip. Like if he goes left, you go left. If he goes right, you go right. That's it. And remember, you got that small little hook and you got 6-pound leader, right? So you got to keep it tight. When you can, you're going to kind of lift, and I'm going to go for the scoop.
Okay.
It's a nice fish though. I'm going for it. Nice,
Yeah! We got him!
Averie. High five, good job.
Let's go!
Hold this, hold this,
Okay.
hold this.
Oh yeah! Oh, that's awesome.
That is cool. So this fish never left the water, and you can see it's missing part of its gill plate, and it's like, this happened prior to us, and you know what? It's got a little bit of blood coming out, Averie.
Uh-huh.
And because it's bleeding a bit, I think we should just leave it in the net and let it go. What do you think?
Sure.
Get another
Sounds
one?
good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. Cool.
It's a very weird drift because it goes like really deep and then really shallow and then really deep.
There's more up and down here compared to the other drift. Just keep your rod tip kind of like a little bit higher up. And then we're on a bit of a drop off here. So follow this hill down, Averie. Look at the graph.
Uh-huh.
You're doing good now. Yeah, go by feel, but we're gonna follow this down just before it drops off, okay? There's one, hit him. Atta girl. Real fast, Dave. Lift up slow. Atta girl.
Slow.
Take your time.
Oh! Oh no! Oh!
Came off?
Yeah.
So we found a little group of them, and we're just gonna keep working the spot. And Averie's got to get about 8 or 9 of them under her belt, and that's it. She's got the technique down. She's doing great. They're a different fish. They're not like predictable. At times they go this way, they go that way, they jump sometimes. I think that fish just came at her, and the problem is you got that. Today we're using 1 ounce weight, And if there's any slack given to the fish and that weight starts pulling, it can actually pull the hook out of the mouth. So it's pretty normal. I think if you get 50% of these, Averie, you know, you're doing good. I think this is how you learn though. You got to get a few, land a few, miss a few to get it right.
I got a snake.
Here, buddy, you take my rod and fish it, and I'll help you with this.
Okay.
Because we're in a good. You know, one of the things that I can't stress enough, you know, the water's 32 degrees, even though it's spring, and you know, we're in April right now, almost the middle of April. It's starting to get warmer outside. The water is so cold, and one of the mistakes I see a lot of people make is they don't wear some type of flotation. So, you know, Ryan's got his life jacket on. Averie, because it was really cold earlier, we put her in a full float suit, and I've got a life jacket. So if you're gonna try this early season steelhead stuff, please wear a life jacket.
I think I got one.
You got one, buddy. Oh yeah, ripper. Oh yeah, you got a big one, eh? Rod tip higher, buddy.
Oh my god.
Yep, reel on the way down. Rod tip up.
Oh my god.
She took my rod, she caught a fish. I feel like I got set up here.
gosh.
How old are you?
12 and a half.
Hustle, 12 and a half year old, just hustled me. It's awesome. Averie! Okay, I'm gonna go towards you a bit, so I'm gonna create some slack. So you just gotta hold,
Okay.
and when he stops pulling, you lift and crank down. He's probably gonna stop for a bit and then run really fast.
Okay.
Averie, if he goes underneath the boat, you're gonna have to put your rod tip right in the water, okay, to
Okay.
avoid the aluminum.
Okay.
All right, keep going. Keep going, you're right on top of him.
Oh, it feels pretty big.
Yeah, take your time, doing good. Okay, this is the Averie Show. On this week's episode of Fishing with Averie, I'm her net man. My name is Paul. Thanks for watching. We're here on the Niagara River. This is Averie's, like, I don't know,
Really big.
27th fish, and I still haven't caught one yet. Killing it, Averie. Killing it. Keep going, buddy. Left.
How does he still have
Epic
energy?
battle, epic battle. Keep going. Okay, at the end, Averie, you have to lift all the way up so that I can get the net underneath him. Keep going, stop. That's all you got. So lift. Got him.
Yeah!
Good job.
Woo! That was a good fight.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Good job. So we call this, at my house with my daughters, this is arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts.
Yep, so you get yourself some of this yarn, you know, and it's really not expensive. And there's lots of different brands that make it, but you get yourself some yarn, and you don't need 2 hooks, but we didn't have a lot of time to fish today, so we wanted to see what they were biting, and they look the same, but they're slightly different. So we put we put a little orange dot, you know, and this is what it looks like when it's wet, and this is when it's kind of fluffed up, you know, but there's the proof in the pudding. Catch this big fish. What do you think? Let's get you a picture.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're filming. Okay. Well, we didn't have as much time as we wanted to, but the sun's out, the fish are biting. Thank you so much, Coach Paul, for taking me out, and I had a great time.
Here he goes. Well done.
Thank you.
Nice job, Averie. Congratulations. Give me some slime. Yeah.
Yeah.